In this video, I want to show you how to use Python to create buffer in ArcGIS. That is, how to use Python to run tools in ArcGIS. So, create a folder which I call exercise, and the layer town is already inside that folder because later on we will need the path to this very location. Let me open ArcGIS. In ArcGIS, let me bring in the feature I want to use to buffer. I'll click on add, and let me use this for example, the town, and click on add. So if I want to create buffer zone of specific distance around this point using Python, how do I do that? So to do that, open the Python windows, and here is it. Click on it to open it, and this is how it looks like. Now I need to show you something here. Let's come to search. If your search is not showing here, this is the icon. Click on it, then search for buffer. Search. Now the normal buffer, which is buffer analysis, here is it, but that's not what you are going to use. So click on here to be able to see the process on how to go about it. If I click on this buffer analysis, it will open this window. In this buffer analysis, you can see the illustration here, and you can see the usage and syntax. So if I scroll down to almost the bottom of this write-up, you will see code sample. You can see the code sample, and what we need here is this code, and what is essential or needed is your input layer, and specify your outputs. This is input layer. Then you will be required to specify the outputs. If I scroll here, then specify the buffer distance. So let's go through it to show you exactly how to do it. Now we can place this here and then bring back our Python window to be on top. So we are going to follow this to create a buffer zone. So now come back to search, and this time around let's make it fixed so that it will not be disappearing. Then the first thing to do is to bring the buffer tool inside the Python window. So to do that, what to do is to draw the buffer analysis tool into the Python window. So to do that, just click and drag it here. You can see it has captured it. Then it asks for the feature we want to buffer, and this is the town. Click it and bring it here. Yes, we've brought in the feature as shown here. Now you need to put comma. Yes, then input a quotation mark. You can see here it's asking for output feature class. So then we are going to that folder I shown you initially. This is where I want to save my work. So I'll click here, right click, and copy the address of this location. Then let's go back to ArcGIS. Then here I will right click and paste. So now after pasting, I will need to put a quotation mark here. Then all this backslash, I will change it to forward slash. Change all this backslash to forward slash, and I'll put a forward slash here. Then the next item is to put the name of the output results. So to do that, let me just put the name here as buffer, for instance, buffer, and I will put a quotation mark and comma. Then you can see it's asking the buffer distance. What is the distance I want it to create around each point? So let me specify 5,000 meters. 5,000 meters buffer. But remember to put a quotation mark here to separate the distance. A quotation mark. Then finally, we are going to close the brackets. So once you close the brackets, you can see that the guide here has disappeared, meaning that we have input all the required items here. So after you've done that, you can still verify. You have put the name of the analysis is buffer analysis, and the feature is town, which is this, and our output location is this, and the name of the result or output is buffer, this, and the buffer distance is 5,000 and the unit is meter. So you have specified all the necessary parameters. So put your console at the end of this very statement and hit your enter key on your keyboard. So the process is running to create the buffer zones of 5,000 meters around each point. Yes, you can see it's a success. So we can now close this page and close this page as well. Yes, you can see this is a buffer zone of 5,000 meters or 5 kilometers around each point. So this is how to use Python to create buffer zones or run buffer analysis in ArcGIS. If you like this video, let's hear your comments and help us to share it. And if you have any tutorial you want us to do in ArcGIS, please kindly let us know in the comment section. Thank you for watching.